history of Nazi Germany. In the annals of history, few periods are as dark and troubling as the era of Nazi Germany. From its rise in the ashes of World War I to its catastrophic end in the ruins of World War II, the Nazi regime left an indelible mark on the world. This video explores how a nation fell under the spell of Adolf Hitler and embarked on a path of tyranny, war, and genocide. The roots of Nazi Germany trace back to the aftermath of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, imposed harsh reparations and territorial losses on Germany. These conditions led to widespread economic hardship and political instability. Amid this turmoil, a former soldier named Adolf Hitler joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. Renaming it the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi Party, Hitler capitalized on the German people's discontent. Through charismatic oratory and relentless propaganda, he promised to restore Germany's former glory, creating a powerful narrative that blamed Jews, communists, and other scapegoats for the nation's troubles. In 1923, Hitler attempted a coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch in Munich. Though it failed and led to his imprisonment, it marked the beginning of his rise to national prominence. During his time in prison, Hitler authored Mein Kampf, outlining his ideology and future plans for Germany. Upon his release, he rebuilt the Nazi Party, focusing on gaining power through legal means rather than revolution. The global economic depression of the late 1920s and early 1930s further destabilized Germany, providing fertile ground for Hitler's message. By exploiting fears, prejudices, and the desire for strong leadership, the Nazis steadily increased their support. In January 1933, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Using this position, he quickly consolidated power. The Reichstag fire in February 1933 allowed him to push through the Reichstag Fire Decree, which suspended civil liberties and enabled the arrest of political opponents. Subsequently, the Enabling Act passed in March 1933, giving Hitler dictatorial powers. Within a short time, he transformed the fragile Weimar Republic into a totalitarian regime. The Nazis implemented policies aimed at remilitarization and economic recovery, gaining further support from many Germans who were eager to see their nation strong again. The regime's policies, however, were rooted in extreme nationalism and racial purity. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 institutionalized racial discrimination, stripping Jews of citizenship and basic rights. Anti-Semitic propaganda intensified, laying the groundwork for what would become the Holocaust. Hitler's aggressive foreign policy sought to reverse the Versailles Treaty and expand German territory. This expansionism led to the annexation of Austria in 1938 and the invasion of Czechoslovakia in 1939. Despite attempts at appeasement by other European powers, Hitler's ambitions led directly to the outbreak of World War II in September 1939 with the invasion of Poland. World War II saw Nazi Germany embark on a brutal campaign of conquest and extermination. Early victories in Poland, France, and other parts of Europe emboldened Hitler, but the tide turned with the failed invasion of the Soviet Union and the entry of the United States into the war. As the Allies closed in, the true horrors of the Nazi regime came to light. The Holocaust, which saw the systematic murder of 6 million Jews and millions of others, including Romani people, disabled individuals, political dissidents, and more, stands as one of the most horrific genocides in human history. By 1945, Germany lay in ruins. Hitler committed suicide in his bunker in Berlin as Soviet forces closed in. The unconditional surrender of Germany on May 8, 1945, marked the end of Nazi rule. The subsequent Nuremberg trials brought many of the regime's leaders to justice, though the scars of their atrocities would linger for generations. The history of Nazi Germany serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of totalitarianism, unchecked power, and bigotry. It underscores the importance of vigilance in protecting democratic institutions and human rights. As we reflect on this dark chapter, we must remember the lessons learned to ensure that such horrors are never repeated.